Hello there, everybody. This is Vic Benedict. We're tracking down Bane. Locate tracker placed on Bane right there. So use the fast travel to get over to the Bowery location, and it's going to throw you down right over here. So if you don't do the fast travel, you're going to have to do a lot of traversing on the map. So I've left this in. I've left all the fights in. I have taken all the network relays down over in this venue here, and I still don't have the upgrade to enhance the sequencer to finish taking out the network comm. So I don't know. I kind of find that to be kind of annoying that some of these upgrades. And by the way, I've got all the close quarter upgrades. I have a check mark on my list on the game and it says completed. So now I'm purchasing my accessory upgrades, but there's only a couple that you can actually purchase. One that I made a purchase for was speeding up the silent takedowns, so it doesn't take as long and you're exposed for less time.
Potential assignment incoming.
But yeah, there's not really much to even upgrade now because there's some silent predator ones that I'm not really interested in, and there are the accessory upgrades, many of which are locked behind actions that you have to do via missions, like the Anarchy mission. You'll do his mission, and then something will... What the fuck? I got an eBay message. Anyway, I'm selling, something out of question, I'm selling Ninja Gaiden 2 because I have a physical copy now. I don't need that one because I already bought it digitally, and I just don't like having discs anymore on the 360. Joyce Heslop is ruining my guide. God, these people are so annoying. Anyway, wants to buy the game for her kid, I guess. Some 10-year-old who doesn't know how to play Ninja Gaiden, presumably. So, basically, I'm just heading over to the location. That's all you've got to do. And I'm sorry it's in this mode here, but I'm on the prowl for snipers, trying to avoid those guys. There's going to be one fight before you can enter the area where we're going to have two fights. And let me just say this right now. All of this shit, after I did the... after I swooped in after having fast traveled, there's no checkpoint when you go down into Bane's location and take out the two waves of thugs, and they're pretty hard thugs. There's no checkpoint down in there because I died on the second wave, and it threw me clear across town, like right over here somewhere, like outside. Not only outside, but way far away from that door you go into. It's kind of like a sewer area itself. But I thought that was completely rude, and you're going to see me using the gloves down there as a last resort because I'm not going to lose all that progress. It's just ridiculous.
Ready for round 3 then?
So these games they're kind of bad and good. Good in the sense that they are true masterpieces and definitely games that should be on your to playlist, but bad in the sense that they're very addicting. I mean, the level of commitment on your part has to be pretty high when you go into a game like this and you want to do everything and see everything. Now, if you're just one of those people that just wants to play the main campaign and go from A to B, I thought I was that person. And then I always think that I'm that type of person, even if it's Arkham Asylum. You know, there's a lot to do in that game. There's a lot of riddles to find out. But these games have become increasingly open world. Well, I guess I should say they've went from... I would say that Arkham Asylum is not open world, and I would say that Arkham City is open world, and this game is not open world. It's kind of a... You know, it's not like Grand Theft Auto, and I really don't even know what the definition of open world is, but you know, Skyrim is open world, Grand Theft Auto is open world. But anyway, I need to talk about these fights down here. They're really tough. So the first one is going to commence right when you come on down here. We're going to turn around. Wish I had a reset camera, but of course we don't. So here's the first batch of Bane's goons here. We've got a shield guy. And oh yeah, we got this trooper here in the Venom, with the Venom equipment on. The shield guys really aren't so bad. Sometimes when a shield guy is next to a standard enemy, I go for the cape stun, and I expect that the cape stun will stun both the shield guy and the other guy, so that the other guy who is trying to hit me doesn't hit me. But a lot of times it doesn't stun the other guy, it stuns the guy with the shield. And I really wish I wish it had more of an effect on other people, and it actually does. But it's kind of the game's failing in that regard, because there's no upgrade for it. And I mean, if you're confronting a guy with a shield and you're whipping your cape out, and there's like another guy right next to him, or even if he's not exactly right next to him, it should still stun people to make sure that you don't take any damage. Okay, so the second fight, and check this out. Okay, by the way, we're throwing a glue grenade down here. We've done this in Arkham City. But if you die in the next fight, they start you clear across fucking town. I'm not kidding you. That's what happened to me. I don't know if there's a glitch or not, but oh yeah, also want to talk about, I started up my console today, and patch 1.03 was available, so I downloaded it, and I don't know what it means. I'll have to go on to Warner Brothers Montreal site and see just exactly what it is, whether it fixes all the issues that I mentioned in the previous video, such as infinite falling in that limbo and all these other game save problems, or if it's fixing like frame rate issues or something like that, or screen tearing. Anyway, so it's kind of funny. The door, you try to open the door, and these guys just kick you out. So we got two Venom dudes. I'll just call them Venom guys. And we've got a guy with a shield. Now, when you divest an enemy of his shield, he'll drop it, provided you do that subdue correctly, namely OXX. He'll drop it, but he'll go to pick it up eventually, or if he doesn't, then somebody else will probably go to pick it up. So you can do the iframes takedown on the Venom guys, and you'll take one of their, you'll kind of decrease the power of their jetpacks, but I think you've got to do it twice. But regardless, you don't need to do a beatdown on those guys. You do need to be aware of unblockable attacks that they do. So anyway, that's the second fight, and no checkpoint. That's just ridiculous. That's why you saw me bust out my gloves right there. Damn it, I forgot to edit this out. I'm sorry. So we're not hardly doing anything here. All we're doing is going to this area here to investigate the drug. Yeah, tap X again, motherfucker. We do this enough times in the game, right?
My tracking device is in here somewhere, which means Bane is likely in here as well.
So you don't even have to go over here. I was just trying to look for stuff. The only thing you have to do is go into the office, get yourself a cutscene, which you can skip if you've already seen it, and then leave. That's all you have to do.
Some of this research is dedicated to overcoming his own addiction and dependency on Venom. He can't survive. Project TN1. Looks like Bane's experimenting with a new form of Venom.
So, the next video is going to be us apprehending Firefly. And I'm sorry, a lot of the titles in my videos are in the past tense. Apprehending. No, I guess it's not past tense. Fuck, I don't know. It's really late. It's just passive. Sorry, that's what I was talking about. Passive tense. I like to have my verbs be more active. That's the problem. I'm sorry, I didn't edit these out. These loading screens. but it's just sickening. Like, everything has to load. Well, I shouldn't say that. That's not fair. It's not the. It's just all the doors you go through and stuff. It's.
Firefly. He must not know Joker's.
So you see where it says select level up there? That never ever fucking goes away. So if somebody ever wanted to do a no upgrade run, they would have to see that the whole entire game. And also the inconsiderate thing that this game does is when you have a select level up option, you press the select button and it doesn't go to the map like it normally does. And I access my map a lot by pressing select, but if you have the select level up option, it automatically goes to the upgrade menu, so that if you're trying to look at the map, if you're, you know, on the street and just looking for the right way to position yourself so you can go forward, what happens is you have to move, you have to toggle or tap the L1 and R1 buttons to get to the map screen, which is really bad. Anyway, I've always thought these little interactions here are just way too simplistic.
Kill a few hostages. Sure thing. And
But
how long before we set the timers on the
what are you gonna do?
Not until the bat shows.
I think Alfred starts talking to you over here as well.
Right on this.
Alfred, Firefly.
He was talking to me while I was on this pipe here.
I need to deal with him before coming back. I can't abandon those hostages. They're in jeopardy because of me, because of the bounty Joker.
And that should be pretty. We're almost at the conclusion of this little brief chapter. So now it says apprehend Firefly at the bridge. So we're just backtracking here. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.